So let's take 3 breaths. Inhale through your nose. Pull the breath in nice and slow. Hold your breath at the top. And then open your mouth and exhale. Take a couple more breaths. Inhale through your nose. Pull the breath in. Smooth, steady breath. Let the breath fill your lungs to maximum. Hold it. And then open your mouth and exhale. Last breath, deepest breath you've taken so far. Inhale through your nose. Pull the breath in. Let it expand the inside of your body. Take one more sip. Feel maximum capacity. And then open up your mouth and exhale. Release the breath and allow your whole body to rest down onto the ground. So just inviting space for whatever might be coming up for you here. So using your yoga practice as a way to kind of get quiet and tune in. So especially with kind of everything that's going on in the world, just taking some intentional time to be in your body with your breath can be an incredibly powerful thing. Bring one hand to your chest and one hand to your belly. As you inhale, into your belly. Push your belly up into your hand. Continue inhaling as you bring the breath up into your chest, so kind of like a wave. And then exhaling in reverse, so release the air from your chest and then relax your abdomen down. We'll move like that with the breath. Inhale through your nose, so pull the breath into your belly first and then up into your chest. And then exhaling in opposition, bring the breath down. So releasing from the chest and then release from the belly. And we'll just breathe like that for a little bit of time. So kind of bringing the hands to the body really allows you to bring the awareness a little more internal. And noticing the wave-like motion of your breath. And if you'd like to set an intention for your practice, go ahead and cultivate that here. Let's take 3 more breaths. See if you can make your breath longer, slower, deeper. No rushing at all, just really noticing the gentle differences. There might be places where your breath catches, places where it feels smooth. And when you finish your last breath, bring your legs together. Reach your arms up over your head. Point your fingers away from your toes, really stretching your body apart. And now rest your arms beside you, palms down, and bring your feet to the floor. Heels come up nice and close as if you're setting. You can and kind of Your abdominals are working slightly here. Make sure your arms are feel your low back start to lift. See if you can until you feel the engagement. When the muscles are working, you notice each little muscle. Into your chest. Grab your right hand on your right knee, left hand on your left knee, and gently rock from side to side. Building heat in the belly right away. You're kind of there, getting the tissues loose. Now plant your feet on the ground, once again, as if you're setting up for bridge pose, and lift off the floor. So make sure your feet are parallel to each other. Make sure your knees are pointed forward. You're squeezing your inner thighs. Walk your arms underneath you and interlace all 10 fingers. Punch your fist down and lift your chest. So you're bringing your chest towards your chin. Bring your chin away from your chest. And then slowly lowering your hips to the ground. Cross your right thigh. Push your right knee away from you. So already feeling to the left. So the outside of your left thigh and the sole of your right foot are on the ground. And the more you point your right knee away from you, the bigger stretch you're going to feel to the outer hip. I like to look up at the ceiling, but you could bring your gaze over either shoulder if you want to get some stretch up into your neck. And slowly coming back to your back side. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh and then bring your legs towards you. You can always either behind the hamstring or on top of the shin with your cactus your arms and then bring your legs over to the right. Outside edge of your right leg, sole of your left foot, and then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And we'll make our way to Hero's Pose. So you can roll over to one side, press yourself up, and then come to the back of your mat, sitting on your heels. So this might be a lot on your knees. You can bring a couple pillows underneath you or a block underneath you. And then sitting down so that your hips come onto your heels. Bring your hands to your lap. Close down your eyes. And just bringing your hands to your heart center. This is Anjali Mudra, mudra for balance. If you'd like to come back to your intention, reminding yourself of what you're here for. We'll move through a few floor salutations. We'll build it nice and slow first, and then we'll start to move with the breath. Inhale, come up to your shins and reach your arms up over your head. So you might need to adjust here a little bit. Make sure your knees are right underneath your hips. And if you have sensitive knees, you can fold your mat in half and just add a little extra support there. So that's another option. So from here, arms come up over your head. Spin your pinky fingers in. You want to feel your shoulders slide down your spine, your back. And then take a peek at your ribs. Make sure your lower ribs are knit in so that your spine is stacked. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Now find steeple grip. Interlace all 10 fingers, release your index fingers, and cross your thumbs. Look forward so that your chin is parallel to the mat. Take a big breath in, lift your chest. Exhale, side bend to the right. Push your hips slightly to the left as you reach your body up and over to the right. Keep your chin lifted and your throat open. This is like our half moon posture, but we're doing it from our knees rather than our feet. Use your inhale breath to come back to center, lengthen. Exhale, take it to the left. So slightly hips to the right as you reach your upper body over to the left. Check out your arms. Try to take the bend out of your elbows so you're lengthening here as you move into the side bend. Notice the stretch, whole right side body lengthening. Inhale, come up, back to center. Release your steeple grip. Exhale, gentle back bend. Open up your arms, peel open your chest. Keep your chin lifted, your throat open. Make sure you're breathing here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, melting heart. So bring your hands forward towards the top of your mat as you bring your forehead to the floor. So your hips stay high. Make your arms nice and strong. So try to walk your fingers a little more forward and then shrug your shoulders back. Take a full breath in and a smooth breath out. Inhale, look forward to your hands and then slide forward onto your belly. So we're coming into Cobra Pose. Bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. Zip up your legs. Try to press your feet down into the ground so much that your kneecaps lift. Exhale, bring your forehead down. Inhale, lift. So pull your chest forward, out and up. Slide your elbows head to the floor. Bring your arms behind you, interlace 10 fingers. Now lift your chest. So punching your fist back for bound cobra. You can stay right here or lift your legs for the locust variation. Point your toes, punch your fists, lift your chest. Exhale, slowly lower down. Bring your hands under your shoulders and press yourself back to child's pose. So forehead to the ground, toes touch, knees out wide. Pause here for a couple of rounds of breath. And we're going to move through that a little quicker, just slightly. Inhale, come up onto your shins, reach your arms up over your head. Find steeple grip, full breath. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, gentle back bend. Open your arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, melting heart. Hands come forward, forehead to the ground. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come forward onto your belly. It's a little different this time. Bend your right knee. Reach back with both of your hands and grab for the top of your foot. Maybe interlace your fingers if you can. Exhale completely. And as you inhale, point your toes and kick your heel away from your hip. Slowly come down, release your right leg. Bend your left knee. Find your left foot. Interlace your hands. Exhale your breath. And then inhale to kick. So you're bringing your heel away from your hip. Point your left toes. And just allow the kick to lift your chest up off the ground. Lift up one more time. Exhale, slowly lower. Release your left foot. Hands to the ground. Child's pose. Stay here for 2 full rounds of breath. And we're going to go one more time. Inhale, come on up onto your shins, reach up. Find your steeple grip. Big breath in. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back bend, open your arms. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, melting heart, hands forward, forehead down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, slide forward onto your belly. This time, tense your fingertips on the outside edges of your mat, right in the same line as your shoulders. Bring your forehead to the ground, press your feet down. Inhale, lift your chest. So you want to feel like you have like a couple of cupcakes under your hands, so high up onto your fingers. Yeah. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lower. One more time, push your feet down. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, look to the left. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lower. Nice. Hands under your shoulders. Child's pose. Press it back. Hips to heels, hands forward. And just resting here for a few rounds of breath, allowing your body to melt into the shape. So we're going to bring ourselves up to standing, first coming into tabletop. Shoulders over wrists. Hands right underneath your shoulders. Inhale for cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your gaze. And exhale for cat. Press the mat away from you, round your spine. Come back to neutral, tuck your toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. You can bend your knees right and left. You can shake your head out, let it go. Bend your knees a lot and send your tailbone high to the sky. See if you can press your chest towards your thighs. You can bring your heels towards the ground if you like, but it's totally fine if you have a little bend in your knees, no problem. Inhale, look forward to your hands. Exhale, baby steps to the top of your mat. Take your time. Bring your feet to hip width distance. Interlace your hands and grab for the back of your head. So you don't need to pull on your head here. You're just allowing the weight of your hands and the weight of your skull to create some tractioning in the spine. You can bend your knees quite a bit here, even resting your belly on your thighs. The more you straighten your legs, the more hamstring stretch you're going to feel. So make sure you feel it in your spine as well as your legs. And release your hands to the ground. Toe heel your feet to touch. Tuck your chin to your chest. And as you inhale, round up to standing. Easy does it. Nice little bend in your knees as you come up. Once you reach the top, shoulders up and back, bring your hands together at your chest. Bring your chest towards your thumbs and shrug your shoulders down. Find your feet. Feel grounded through the base of your posture. A sensation of being connected with the earth. See if you can strengthen up your legs. Engage your thighs to lift your kneecaps. Inhale to reach your arms up over your head. Find your steeple grip. So same thing like when we were kneeling, but now we're upright. We're on our feet. Push your feet down. Strengthen your legs. Lift your chest. Strong arms. Exhale, half moon to the right. So push your hips to the left as you reach your arms up over to the right. Notice your chest. So bring your right shoulder forward and your left hip forward. You want to imagine that you're open to the front of the space. So if you had an imaginary wall, you could parallel yourself to that. Push your hips a little more to the left as you reach your arms to the right. Inhale, slowly come up back to center, lengthen, reestablish your base, strengthen up your legs. Full breath in. Exhale, half moon to the left. As you push your hips to the right, reach your arms high up and over to the left. To keep yourself open to the front, you want to bring your left shoulder forward and your right hip forward. So you're keeping yourself from twisting out of your side bend. And then strengthen your arms. Feel the stretch from the tip of your finger all the way down to your heel. Push your hips to the right. Inhale, slowly come up. Bring your hands to your lower back. Thumbs facing out. Squeeze your elbows together, lift your chest. Notice how you're already in a back bend here. You can stay here or allow your hips to come forward and your head to fall back. Breathe. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale, reach up. Mountain pose. Exhale, fold, hands to the ground. Bend your knees if you like. Fingertips touch the floor. Let your head go. Release your face. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your palms to your shins and lengthen your spine. So imagine the top of your head is stretching away from your tailbone. You're really reaching those 2 points apart. Belly button squeezes in. Shrug your shoulders back. Full breath in. Exhale, crouch and curl. Tense your fingertips and round your spine. So coming up nice and high onto your tippy toes. Opening up the bottoms of your feet. Try to bring your forehead towards your knees. Maximum front side body compression. If you want to try a little balance challenge, bring your hands together, Anjali Mudra. Press your palms. Hands to the ground. Forward fold. So bring your chest down and your hips up. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms to shins. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, high plank pose, top of a push-up, shoulders over wrists. So stepping back to high plank, make sure you're nice and firm here. So this is a great posture for core strength. You basically have to use like every single little muscle in your body. You got to squeeze it towards the bone. Keep your hips lifted. Keep your belly in. Hold on to it. Fire up your thighs. Big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips go up. Chest presses towards your thighs. Bend your knees a couple of times here. Pedal out your down dog. And then find stillness. Press your chest towards your thighs. See if you can get your hips higher to the sky. And we'll start to flow through that. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise all the way up and find your steeple grip. Take a full breath in, lengthen. Exhale, half moon to the right. Push your hips to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, half moon left. Push your hips to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, supported back bend. Bring your hands to your hips. Lift your chest and arch your body back. Inhale for mountain pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crouch and curl. Round your spine. Squeeze it in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands. Step back. Hold on to it. Really squeeze everything in. Strengthen your legs. Full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips go high. One more time. Just smooth out the edges. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Find your steeple grip. Exhale, half moon to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, half moon left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, supported back bend. Hands to hips, lift. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, fold. Just make it super fluid. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, crouch and curl, round your spine. So you're feeling that heat that you're building. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands. Step back, hold it. You got this. Squeeze it all in, nice and tight. Full breath. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Bend your knees a couple of times. Take a full breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, Ujjayi. And exhale, Ujjayi. Inhale, reach your right leg high, three-legged dog. Flex your right toes towards the ground. Rotate your right hip down and lift your heel high. Check out your shoulders. You might need to roll your right shoulder down a little bit to even out the weight. Take a full breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your right foot between your hands. It might take a couple of steps to get it up there, but you want your right knee exactly over your right ankle. Pull your breastbone forward, kind of like you're extending your spine, and then stretching your left heel back. Feel your inner thighs, squeeze them towards each other. Bring your left knee down to the ground. Inhale, reach your arms up over your head, crescent moon. Spin your pinky fingers in, slide your shoulders down. Take a big breath here. Exhale, airplane arms. Send your arms back and your torso forward. So you're finding this long spine, top of your head stretching forward, looking down at your mat to lengthen the back of your neck. And squeezing your shoulders together, palms facing down, your arms are really engaged here. Inhale, come back up, crescent moon. Now from here, tuck your back toes, come up off your back knee, and sweep your arms back. So you're coming into flying crescent lunge. So same thing, but now we're standing. We're on our feet rather than on your back knee. Make sure your right leg is really strong. It's very active here. Kick back with your left heel and squeeze your shoulders together. Next inhale is warrior two. Open up to the side. Yeah, good job. Bend into your front knee. Reach your arms apart from each other, maximum. You want to feel your inner thighs squeezing towards each other. Take a big breath in. Exhale, side angle, right arm down, left arm up. Yeah, it looks good, you guys. You can put your elbow on your thigh for support or press it against your knee for a deeper rotation. You got to engage your core and stretch your arms. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg and reach your right arm up and back. That should feel real nice on your right thigh. So you're feeling that stretch from the toe all the way up to your right fingers. Take a big breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your hands, frame your foot. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick your right leg up. Then bend your knee and open your hip for scorpion dog. Roll your right shoulder down. If you want to take any movement with the ankle or the knee, you're welcome to. Coming back to your downward facing dog. Bend your knees right and left. Let that one go. So we're going to build that on the other side. So find your hands. Press your chest towards your thighs. Feel strong in your downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high, three-legged dog. Flex your left toes. Roll your left hip down so your hips are even. Yeah, nice. Roll your left shoulder down. Big breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your left foot forward between your hands. Left knee over your left ankle. Find the extension of your spine. So top of your head stretching forward, looking down at your mat. Gently lower your right knee down to the ground. Inhale, crescent moon. Bring your arms up over your head. Make sure your legs are nice and strong. You might need to roll your left hip back a little bit. Strengthen up your thighs. Full breath. Exhale, airplane arms. So swoop your arms back, palms facing down, looking down at your mat. So find the top of your head. Imagine you're stretching it away from your tailbone. Squeeze your legs. Inhale, coming back to where you started, crescent moon. Now tuck your back toes. Come up off your back knee as you sweep your arms back, flying crescent. Left hip pulls back. Strengthen your right thigh. Next inhale is warrior two. Big open up to the side. Yeah. Make sure your left knee is over your ankle. Roll the knife edge of your back foot down. Really strong, active legs here. Check in with your breath. Make sure your breath is calm. Take a nice long inhale. Exhale, side angle. Left arm down, right arm up. Elbow to thigh for a little support. Elbow against your knee for more rotation, your choice. Nice and active core. Really strong with the arms. Reach your right arm up. Nice. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your leg. Left arm comes up and back. Feel that stretch all the way down the left side. Bring some space into the rib cage. Nice big inhale. And exhale, low lunge. Plant your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick your left leg up. Then bend your knee and open your hip for scorpion dog. Left shoulder rolls down. If you want to take any circles with your ankle or your knee. And then go ahead and bring your left back to the ground. Let's take a little break. Child's pose. Bring your toes to touch. Knees out wide. If this is a lot on your knees, you can keep your hips high. Just bring your forehead down. I'm just going to take a couple of breaths here, just noticing all of that energy that you created. You might notice the blood flowing, the heartbeat, and the breath. We're going to move through that with the breath, just a little bit quicker. So coming up to tabletop position as you're ready. Tuck your toes, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. And you can pedal it out a few times. And then find stillness. Bend your knees, send your hips up to the sky, press your chest back. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, foot between your hands. Lower your left knee down to the ground. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, sweep your arms back. Inhale, reach up. Tuck your back toes, come up off your back knee. Exhale, sweep your arms back. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your leg. Exhale, low lunge, plant your hands. Inhale, three-legged, kick it up. Exhale, scorpion dog, bend your knee, open your hip. Plant your right foot down on the ground. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Lower your right knee down to the ground. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sweep your arms back. Tuck your back toes, coming up to crescent. Now tuck your back toes, come up off your back knee, sweep your arms back. Inhale, warrior two, open up to the side. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your leg. Exhale, low lunge, plant your hands. Inhale, three-legged, kick it up. And then bend your knee and open your hip, scorpion dog. Bring your left foot down to the ground. Inhale, look forward to your hands. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Make your head really heavy and round yourself up to stand. Take your time. Once you reach the top, shrug your shoulders up and back and bring your hands together at your chest. Just feel that movement. See if you can slow down your breath. Now bring your hands to your hips. Take a big step back. So you're facing the long end of your mat. Bring your heels out and your toes in, toes out, heels in. Inhale your arms up over your head. Exhale, horse pose, sit low. So imagine that you have your spine stacked here. So tuck your tailbone underneath you. Yeah, it looks good, you guys. Nice. Press your palms together. Lift your chest. See if you can sink down a little bit deeper. Inhale, star pose, open up. Exhale, horse, sit low. Inhale, star, open. Exhale, horse, sit. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Last time, inhale, star pose. And exhale, horse. Hold, hold, hold. Let your shoulders relax. You might even close down your eyes. Notice that your legs are working hard, but you can calm down your chest. Your face can be soft. Slow down your breath. Sit down one more time. You got it. Nice. Inhale, straighten your legs. Bring your arms out wide like a T. Point your toes towards each other. Lift your chest. Chin away from your chest. Come on down with a nice long spine. Yeah, perfect, you guys. Hands to the ground. Allow your head to go. Shake it out. Bring the weight forward into your toes. You want to feel your quadricep muscles engage. Shake out your head. Maybe find that same interlace grip and grab the back of your head. That can feel really nice. And just lay here or rest here in the forward fold for a moment or two, allowing a little healthy blood flow to the brain. Now bring your hands under your shoulders, kind of like a halfway lift. Left hand comes underneath your face. Inhale your right arm up. So we're taking a big twist over to the right side. Notice your hips. You might need to pull your left hip back a little bit so that your hips are even. Take a full breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. Bring your right arm through and grab your left ankle. Yeah, or anywhere along your leg. And then once you have the grip, just allow your body to rest. You can keep your left hand on the ground or reach your left arm up. Yeah, maybe even wrap it around for a half pine. Feel your right hip. You got it. That's great. And then once you have the grip, just allow your body to rest. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So just gently unwind. Come to a halfway lift, hands under your shoulders. Now bring your right hand under your face. Inhale your left arm up, twist. Check out your hips. You might need to pull your left or right hip back a little bit. And then thread the needle. Bring your left hand to your right leg. Anywhere along there. And then keeping your right hand on the ground, or you can reach your right arm up. Maybe even finding a half bind. See if you can look for your left hip. And then once you have the grip, just really release the body. Allow the muscles to relax. Little weight forward into the toes. Keep breathing. And then slowly bringing yourself out. Now toe heel your feet to touch. Tuck your chin to your chest, a little bit of a bend in your knees. And then round yourself up to standing. Easy does it. Take your time. Shrug your shoulders up. So face whatever direction you like. We're going to do tree pose, but it's really helpful to keep your gaze focused on something that's not moving. So just find something holding its place. Hands to chest. Right foot to the inside of your left ankle. So starting with rooted tree. Feel the hip opening sensation. Feel the nice tall spine. If you want to add on, you can bring your foot to your inner calf muscle. And if that's going well for you and you want a little more, you can bring your foot up to your inner thigh. Make sure your foot is either above your knee or below your knee, because you want to push your leg and your foot together, and your knee doesn't like to bend to the side. So find those two things, your leg and your foot, squish them together to help you open up your hips. And then if you like to grow your branches, you can extend through your fingertips. I'm just pausing here. Notice your left leg, strengthen it. And then gently, slowly bringing yourself out, feet together. Same thing on the other side. So bring your left foot to the inside of your right ankle. Woo! Feel stable here first. Nice and lifted in your chest. And then staying right here, or bring your foot up to your calf muscle. You could also bring it up to your inner thigh. So as long as you're feeling the hip opening, you're doing the work. You guys look great. Lift your chest. And if you want to play with growing your branches, any direction. Keep your right leg nice and strong. Yeah, great. Beautiful. And then slowly bringing yourself out. Take your time. Take a walk to the top of your mat. One more salutation and we'll be down on the ground. Inhale for mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, fold, hands through chest, bend your knees, hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, crouch and curl, round your spine, squeeze it in. Now from here, sit down on your butt and bring your legs out long in front of you. Legs out long, bring your right foot in. So right foot comes up nice and close to your hips. Interlace your fingers, grab just below your knee and lift your chest. So feeling really tall in your spine here. You can stay right here or twist. Bring your left elbow to your right knee. Right hand comes behind you. Lift your chest and look over your right shoulder. Feeling a nice tall spine. You want to create space between the vertebrae as you twist. Slowly come back to center. Bring your right foot to the inside of your leg. Nice and tall, big breath. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Keep your chest lifted. Keep breathing here. Let's even it out. Inhale to lift your chest. Both of your legs long. Left foot comes in. Interlace your hands below your knee, nice and tall with your chest. Lift your chest. Now hook your right elbow on your left knee. Tense your fingertips and look over your left shoulder. Try to continue to pull your belly towards your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Sit nice and tall. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, folding over your right leg this time. You can round your spine if that feels okay, or keep your chest nice and long, your chest lifted. See if you can slow down your breath. On your next inhale, lift your chest. Bring both of your legs out long. Slide your seat forward and come all the way down to your back. And coming onto your bring your legs out long. Reach your arms up over your head and grab for opposite elbows. And walk your shoulders over to the right. Make sure both of your shoulders feel even. So if your left shoulder is kind of popping up off the ground, just come out of the stretch a little bit. And then walk your legs over to the bottom right corner of your mat. You can have your legs together, or you can play around with crisscrossing your ankles. Doesn't matter which one's on top. Just do whatever feels the most supportive for you. It's going to lengthen the tissues along the whole left side. So you've done a lot of side body stretches. So just notice how we started with that kneeling variation in our floor salutations. So with the steeple grip, bending side and side. And then we did it in our sun salutations from our standing on our feet. So now we're doing the same posture, so same movement in the body, but we're just lying down instead. So different orientation. And this can change everything. So when we're standing and we're taking half moon, you feel like pretty much all of your muscles are working. You're really focused, you're really active, your breath is faster. But now we're doing the same movement in the body, but you're supported by the earth, allowing gravity to do some of the work, and it's a completely different experience. Just relax your eyes. And slowly walking your shoulders back to center and your legs back to center. Reach your arms over your head, point your fingers, point your toes. Bring your arms beside you, palms facing up. and just feel the effects of that posture. Let your body be in a neutral position before we move to the other side. Bring your arms up over your head, grab for opposite elbows. This time your shoulders come over to the left side. Your hips stay where they are. You're just walking your shoulders over. And then once those are settled, bring your legs over. So heels come to the bottom left corner. Remember, you can keep your legs together or play around with crossing one leg on top of the other. It can just be different for each person. So just go to a place where you feel like you can allow your muscles to relax and your body to really soften into the shape. And just coming up towards the end of practice, just kind of checking in with yourself and noticing if there's any shifts, any changes. Your body might feel different than when you first started practice. Your mind might feel different than when you first began. So you're just checking in, exploring this kind of present moment, being in your own human experience. Slowly bringing yourself out of the shape. Take your time, no rush. Shoulders come back. Legs come back. Find a nice big stretch. Fingers away from your toes. And then Shavasana again, just for a brief moment of receiving. Let it in, let it go. So try your best to just stay with your breath and the sensation of breathing in and breathing out. I'll let you know when it's time to come out. If you have the time and you'd like to stay, please remain here, enjoy your meditation. If you're ready to start to come back, just bring a little movement to your fingers and your toes. And a gentle roll from side to side, bringing your chin towards your right shoulder, then over towards your left shoulder. And then bringing your knees into your chest and making your way up to a seat. And if you can, doing so with your eyes closed. So coming to a seat, bring your hands to your chest, Anjali Mudra, and gently rocking your hips from side to side until you feel like you're grounded, like you're rooted. Coming back to your intention that you set for your practice. Just dedicating the energy of your effort out to someone or something. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to practice with me and to practice for yourself. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste.